the baker.
Cindy will agree with that. Cindy.
These are big cookies, but I
Huge.
gotta tell you, they're what I call shareable cookies. You can get 12 of these scratch-baked cookies. And if you know anything about Jimmy the Baker, if you've ever tried his crumb cakes, if you've ever had his sticky buns, the caramel rolls, the cinnamon rolls, anything like that, they are premium foods. Premium baked goods, and these cookies are no exception. The other thing is that this is a brand new offer because, I'm gonna take my drink there for a second before you roll that away. Sorry, gotta hang on to that gaze. But here's the thing I wanted you to know. We have a brand new flavor, and you're showing them right now.
Man,
Let
look
me
at that.
just say what you're gonna get, but
Go
this
ahead.
brand new flavor, oatmeal,
butterscotch, coconut.
Ooh, amazing. So here's what you get. We're going to give you 12 of the oatmeal butterscotch, which is the brand new flavor. 550 of those to go around. We also have the 12 of these great, what we call butter almond rainbow ones with the sprinkles. We have about 600 of those to go around. And we also have the chocolate chip cookies, which he is known for. We have 750 of those to go around. Each one comes individually wrapped. You're going to get all of these, and not for what we've had before, like around $59. We're taking it down to $39.98, but just for this show. And you won't see this price or a lower price for the next 3 months. Let's talk about your brand new flavor,
Let's
Jimmy
do
the
it.
Baker.
So, oatmeal, oatmeal and coconut. Clearly, the QVC customer loves that because we did that with the cranberry oatmeal coconut. So
Yes.
then I wanted to change it up, and I thought butterscotch chips and vanilla chips. And what that does is the butterscotch chip itself kind of melts into the cookie. And
Yeah.
it gives it kind of like a crispy, it's soft on the inside, but crispy.
Yeah.
So if you're someone like me that breaks off the crispy edges, this is the cookie for you. It is a great, this out of the three is the best dunker. The butterscotch chips and the vanilla chips, right?
Oh my
Isn't that
gosh.
That's
is
really good. I
amazing.
love this cookie. It's delicious. And I have to say, the bakers did a great job. This is brand new. And just so you know, real quick, we usually work on what we call scale up. We make batches bigger and bigger and bigger till we get, they got this right away.
Wow.
I could see it the way it's spread. It's soft on the inside. It's crispy on the outside.
It's so yummy. And by the way, these come individually packaged, which we will show you like this. The reason I show you that is because they stay fresh so
Oh,
long.
good.
You can put these in the freezer, you can put them in the refrigerator. I will say too, one of the ways I like to eat these big cookies, and Mark and I will just take out one, we'll pop it in the microwave for 10 to 15 seconds. You can even put a little ice cream on top if you want. But let's move on to your, what we call the butter almond rainbow cookie.
So, funny story is, I sell them locally in New York, and I sell them to some of the airports, and I was wondering, why was the rainbow cookie so popular? There are not a lot of kids in airports, and I was told by the buyers that it's not the kids eating these things.
It's
If
the
you like
adults.
almond and you like butter and you like a little bit of crispy, that's what you got here. The sprinkles, by the way, were kind of an afterthought because the cookie just looked too plain. And I took a little bit of a chance with the rainbow, thinking, okay, lots of grandkids, right? Lots of grandmas buying for grandkids.
Amen.
But
That's
I
right.
have to say, I don't think there's one QVC customer that contacts me directly that's even sharing it with their grandkids.
Well,
They're eating
I know.
it themselves.
I will tell
That's
you,
why-
I have these in my freezer, and my grandkid opened up the refrigerator door and brought this to me, and he's like, Mimi, can we have this?
No
I'm
way.
like, absolutely. Are you kidding? Mimi always says yes. And then one of the best flavors ever, chocolate chip. What makes yours so great?
What makes these so great is the painstaking process. You see how those chips are on top? I know it sounds crazy, but what we went through to get a cookie that was chewy, get crispy on the outside, but also, you know, it's kind of strange. You ever see chocolate chip cookies where you can't see the chocolate chip?
Yes.
You ever see they
It's
sink
crazy.
it? Really nothing wrong with that, but if you're crazy
Look at
like
this.
I am, you just have to have chips visible. I think because you eat with your eyes.
Yep.
So these are big. These are definitely
goodness.
the dunkers. These are, look, we say
Look at
4
that.
ounces, but we are actually probably dropping 4.5, even close to 5 in some instances. So these are big cookies. Now, you're going to get these home. You're going to stick a few in the freezer
Yeah.
I keep especially my chocolate chip cookies in the refrigerator.
Yes.
Because I like to eat
Me
them
too.
chilled. I love them chilled. Now, if you like to microwave them, 10 seconds, 15 seconds is probably too much unless you're a really, really gooey cookie eater.
Yeah.
But I like to eat them chilled with a hot cup of coffee. Delicious.
I'll tell you what, here's what you can do. Guess what? This price goes away at the end of this show, which is an hour and 50 minutes from right now. But this is the only presentation, so this is the time to make your mind up. Say, do I want 12 of the chocolate chip cookies or 12 of these wonderful butter almond rainbow cookies or 12 of the oatmeal butterscotch, or, hey, by the way, we also have the combo, which will give you 4 plus 4 plus 4, and that's the most popular one. So you want to get these now. Here's the best part. I know they're big, and yes, you might eat the whole thing. That's okay, all right? But what I will tell you is it's also great to take out and cut it into 4 pieces. I have 4 grandkids. They can just then, each have a piece. Or my husband and I will take out one. We'll split it in half. These are awesome cookies.
There's an actual reason why I make them this big, because I've tried cookies as big as 6 ounces and as little as 1 ounce.
Okay.
And the 4-ounce cookie gets me what I want. It gets that soft center, enough of the soft center so I can get enough of the crispy edge. So the big ones, they tend to get too soft in the middle for my taste. The 4-ounce cookie, now again, you just pop open the bag, take a piece off. I'm not kidding. You don't have to eat the whole thing. But I bake big because I want a certain texture and I want a certain taste.
Yeah.
I'm not intending for you to eat the whole thing. If you break one of those bags open, you break a piece off, put it right in the fridge.
Yeah.
Next night, if it's still there, just reach in, grab another piece. And that could go on for days.
That's right.
It's still
Rosina,
there. Yes.
do you think Dylan would love these?
Oh, yes. But not just Dylan's going to love these.
I was going to say.
Mommy's
going to
love these. Paolo's going to love these. I'm going to love. Can I please try
Sure.
the sprinkle, please?
The sprinkle, go ahead, reach in. Go ahead, grab. Don't stand on
I've
ceremony.
been staring at it this whole entire time.
So you got butter in that cookie. You have the sprinkle, the sweetness of the cookies, and you've got the almond oil infused throughout the cookie, because it kind of reminds me of the old-fashioned sugar cookie that I grew up on, which had plenty of almond through it, Christmas time and what have you.
big.
But throughout the years, yes. But you can just break it in half, put it back in the wrapper, throw it in the fridge. It's going to be just as good tomorrow night, even 3 or 4 days from now.
I
It'll
taste
be
the
good.
almonds. I
Yes.
taste the almonds.
There you go. There you go.
Isn't that good? And
Wonderful.
you know what? If you want to, you can make the biggest ice cream sandwiches you've ever had in your life. But I also want to tell you, there are times when I have those chocolate chip cookies. They're individually packaged in my freezer. I can take them out if we're having company. And if I don't know what to make for dessert, or I don't have time to make dessert, take these out, split them in half. Like I said, put them in the microwave 10 seconds, then put them in the bottom of like a sauce dish and put a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top, little chocolate sauce. I mean, that's a dessert that in a restaurant could cost you $8-10. And you've got it right here. All 12 for $39.98. The price goes up at the end of this show, which will be at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Already 1,000 ordered. This is Jimmy the Baker. By the way, how long have you been baking?
35 years.
35 years, he mumbled.
35
and
years.
so, hey, I've been here 37, so there you go. So let me tell you, I'm probably older than you anyway. But the whole thing is that he knows exactly what he's doing. And if
these
you
came out
trust
so
Jimmy
good.
the Baker, because you've had his cinnamon rolls, his sticky buns, his crumb cakes, you name it, trust his cookies. And like you said, you made them this size because of the texture.
I love the texture. Big enough to be soft in the middle, crispy enough on the outside, so when you dunk, you get that kind of crisp on the outside, you get the gooiness on the inside. You certainly get enough chocolate chips in there, and that was a painstaking decision how much we should put in. Enough in every bite, but not too much to make it like candy.
Yeah.
We wanted a real
good.
traditional chocolate chip cookie.
Okay, if you want all 12 in the brand new oatmeal butterscotch, 350 remain. If you want all 12 in this yummy butter almond rainbow sugar cookie, 500 remain. If you want all 12 in the chocolate chip 450 remain, or you can do the combo, which is 4 plus 4 plus 4. That one is most popular, and that price will go up 1 hour and 45 minutes from now. Remember, that price is the lowest price you are going to see anytime within the next 3 months. And like I said, that price goes up at the end of the show. Okay, by the way, Anderson Seafood coming up with